What is up, guys? The Great Fishniz here, and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4. This is the American Union State. We're using the Kaiserreich mod. Kaiserreich mod, Fishniz? What the heck is that? It's an alternate history where World War I went very differently. I kind of went over a bit of it in the first video, but suffice to say right now, we are the American Union State. We are getting completely trounced every time we turn around, it seems. It's not really true. That's not true at all. We are doing all right. But we are having to fight a two-front war against the former United States and the combined syndicates of America. And they are, honestly, we're doing okay against the United States. But the combined syndicates are just really, really tough. We've got kind of a special high mobility squad that we've been utilizing a lot. Ooh, actually I see a great place where we can use it again. Right here. As they are trying to push on us. You're not really doing anything in there. I told you to go fight. We fight not for glory, but for the ability to whoop somebody's ass. There we go. Alright, so what we've been kind of trying to work towards is enough of these soldier units, and we're running short on some support equipment here, that we can split our primary military into two divisions, or two sections, an Army 1 and Army 2. So Army 1 is going to be fighting along this border against the former United States, and Army 2 is going to be fighting against the combined syndicate. That way we can kind of develop a couple different strategies and implement them. Now, nice thing is we've got an air base here. So let's take this fighter wing. Let's move them right here. And this fighter wing is going to provide support right in here. Okay. Alright, now we've got this fighter wing right here. Let's clear these out. These guys can move up here. All of them. Okay? So let's take both of our fighter wings. Let's gain some air superiority right here. Yes, yes, yes. Tibet declared war on Bhutan. Okay. Good. Let's take you over here. Let's see if you can do something over there. No, you know what? Let's hold it right here. Bombers. Bombers. Let's do some close air support here. And some close air support here. We are going to have to lay out some more fighters, I think. Let's see. What do we have? Do I have any more fighters I can throw? I do. Let's change you to 100. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. What is it? Shift click? There we go. No, that's 142. I didn't want it. 100. Okay. We'll put 100 fighters. Come on. Cannot create... Oh, I don't have enough manpower. We're hurting on manpower. Okay. Let's take a look. We don't have any political power, really, to speak of. Not enough. We're going to have to... we're going to have to go up to an extensive conscription. God, I hate to do that, but there's our manpower. Okay, because we're going to need it. So, do I have this one? I do have this airbase. Let's put 100... Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's try to get this done here. Put 100 in here. We're going to be providing air superiority. No, let's do it up here. Okay. Alright, now let's see what all those messages are. All these messengers. 1940, let's get these extra support weapons. That sounds good. We've got our little ideology thing going there. New American Republic. When can we do this? The Second American Civil War is over. Okay, so that's after we finish fighting. Oh, man. And then Long Doctrine. Yet again, this war has to be over. We have to win this war, or at least finish this war. What's this? Yeah, yet again, holy crap. Okay, so... do we want to work on our Air Force or our Navy? Let's get that Air Force. We're going to need it. We're going to need both, but alright. Let's see how we're doing. Alright. We are short about 160 support equipment. We're about to get a new division of tanks. Put them onto there. Okay. Okay, okay. That was our little strike division here. Got you spread kind of far out here. Let's take you, delete your orders, give you a new front line right here. Boop. right there. You guys are going to push to Norfolk. That's my idea. Now, it's right here. Okay, let's move your butts over there. Unfortunately, every time you take some of these orders away, you have to kind of remap the people who are going to there. If you take their front line away, because they lose the front line that they were moving to. Okay. So, let's see, is there any cleanup we can do up here? We could probably clean that up. That'll make this guy and this guy not have to double up. And then we could probably do that again if we take, yeah, let them fight that out first. Let's take you. You take that real quick. And then you go in there too. See, we can kind of clean some of this up. Like here, I've got so many people surrounding this one little province here. Let's see what we can do to just knock the crap out of that one. Just make you stay. Naval combat, okay. Enemy does have air superiority. I can't help that right now. I just don't have the planes. I mean, it's not like we're fighting in a small territory here. Alright. Strike squad. We'll wait for that guy to go out. Should we? Yeah, we should. The moment he leaves, this guy's going to be moving in. I think we can take that. Portugal! Alright, so the Dutch have taken on Portugal. Now let's just do this. That was taking way too long. Strategically speaking, I should have let him empty it out. Because this guy's going to be wandering in. But if I can take this, then he'll start attrition. Okay, Russia took Georgia. Not our Georgia. They took Georgia. And notice that there's still Russia, right? The Russian Republic. They have not had the Communist Revolution, which is what would have knocked them out of World War I. So that war was ended before that happened, and that means they didn't have the same stresses. Oh wow, yeah, Bhutan, all that kind of crap is having a hell of a time. All right, so these guys are trying to fight back. They're not doing a good job. Let's push in here. Let's take my cavalry divisions. Let's move them here. Tanks. Let's hold them there. Just your primary job as the tanks here is making sure they don't interfere with my cavalry moving in. Good, 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 good. See, we shrank the front line nicely there. Beautiful. Okay, so now we take our strike force, our entire strike force, and we move right here. We're going to make this our new front line. Delete all of your orders. So we're going to make a new front line. The front line's right there. Whoops. This is where we actually screwed up last time. You guys are going to push to right here. Come on. Doesn't understand. That's fine. Alright. Improved artillery upgrades. That's fantastic. It's 1940. If we need more soft attack, we can start building rocket artillery. But I think right now what we really, really, really need to do is start making sure that the guys that we have are equipped and as strong as possible. So we started putting some recon divisions in places, and we've got some big recon bonuses. Let's check our monstrous militia. We're good here. We can put some support anti-air in. We'd have to start building it though. What's our production like? Do we have any factories free? No, we've got 24 out of 24 factories being used. French Republic is going nuts on everybody right now. We can start building some anti-air. What we'll have to do is we'll make it Just kind of an afterthought right now. We'll leave it with one factory. Hell, we'll give it two. And it's kind of the way we're doing our bombers. You know, they're a little bit there. They're not really that important. We're going to push them down below, you know, submarines. God, ships take so many resources that we just do not know. Okay. A lot of war notifications. Let's get some encryption going here so the enemy can't see what we're doing. Okay, so this group is not really... What if I gave you, like, this? There, yeah, you understand that, don't you? So we're pushing right there. We're not really pushing well. That's okay. That is okay. Alright, so numbers. Game, we're starting to recover a bit. Let's see here. The CSA has 66 and 170, somewhere between there. They have 18 to 21 military factories. These guys are doing better, but they're nowhere near as strong. Let's see where we are. We have 47, but we have 24 military factories. We have the long run, I think. If we can make this extend out. Let's see. We don't have any theorists. Chief of the Air Force might be good. Battlefield support. It's nice. I really appreciate it. This one will help with air superiority and ground support. So that's good. Because I don't want to push too hard over here. You know what I could do? Let's try this. Yeah. Take you out. Okay. Patriotic American Air Force. Ramsey's air support gives us 15 to battlefield support doctrine. Okay, so let's see. Fighter efforts on fighter models, research bonus on strategic bombers, or close air support and tactical bombers. Wow, that's a tough one. Let's go this side. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken 12 divisions. I've taken them off. I'm going to give these to Field Marshal, this dude. Now we're going to go here. We're going to pause because we've been playing with your front line here. No, edit this front line. There we go. Your front line's right here. Now, your front line is going to be right here. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do this, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. Now, your offensive line, we're gonna go for just Texas right now. Let's go for Texas, Oklahoma. Let's keep that straight across there like that. Boom, just like that. Okay. Your front line is kind of nutty, but I kind of need it that way. So, I think we're good. We're going to throw everybody up here. We're going to tell everybody to halt their movement. So they'll reorganize back to where we need them to be. Okay. So our next groups of these AUS, we actually want to go here. Alright, so these guys keep trying to cross here. Push. Wow, that was exciting. We lost the submarine. It's alright. I mean, it's not good, but it's alright. Yeah, if this push can continue. Oh, come on. I hate that end of month autosave. I like that it saves, but man, oh man. Looks like we've got guys, we've got tanks in reserve, so we should be able to make this crossing. Should. Okay, Recon Company 2. We need to put that into some divisions now. It's 1940. We could push ahead on our tanks. Do we have anything over here? No, not 41. We need that decryption. We need that decryption so that we know what our enemy has. Okay, this push is not going as well anymore. It looks like they're holding for now. Doesn't mean we're not going to win. It just means we need to keep fighting. Alright, so how are we looking on production of tanks? Can I add some more tanks to my divisions? Not yet. I'm going to need 181 for reinforcement because we are pushing hard with those groups. Okay, so while we're at it right here, do we want to push? Here, they've only got 12 divisions. Let's, how short are we? Just on some support equipment. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Well, boom. Okay. These guys. Oh, we're paused. Holy crap. No wonder things weren't moving very quickly. It happens. It happens. Okay. These divisions are moving. They're going to get themselves in here. They're going to get organized. So these 16 divisions. I don't want to push northward. Let's go ahead and give that a little push. We'll push for a little while. It's important that you don't over-push and cause yourself to eat up all of your resources. Kind of like what I'm doing right here. I'm eating up all my tank usage or something like that. Let's break down. They need work. Mechanized is good, but we're not using any motorized. So, it doesn't really help me. It's still 1940. Don't want to push ahead too far on most of this stuff. Let's see if we got some doctrine. Doctrine gives big bonuses. No template for towed anti-air. That is yet. Have we actually produced any? Yeah, we are starting to produce some. Good, 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 good. We're going to start, I think, our towed anti-air with our special forces dudes we have. What are you doing? You are taking a long trip. Okay. How's this push going? Planes and reserves. Holy crap. Okay, so let's do this. Let's give you another 50. Let's give you another 50. Good. So those will help pad out our air superiority. Oh, look at this push. It's beautiful. Pushing beautifully. Okay. I'm going to tell you to hold off because we need your tanks to we need you to get your tanks back up and running. Producing what? 7 a day. We need 273. Woof. Rough. Okay. It's looking solid here. It's looking solid. Recruitment is training nicely for this group. These guys are actually good to go. They just need to train, so that's awesome. You don't want to put them into the field too green. It is awesome indeed. Do I try to cross there yet? I don't think so. Russian Republic declared war on the German Empire. Where? Where on earth are you going to do anything to the German Empire? Naval invasions? I don't know. Potentially. Oh, look at all those. I don't like those. Alright, we are pushing heartily into the north. And with that, we should be capturing factories, military factories, and occupying some population centers. So what we kind of want to do is close out this portion of the war so we don't have to worry about the resistance. Resistance could cause some issues. They can damage things. Now, this is most likely from bombing, but we really want to kind of build this up. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be great. These civilian factories are going to be a huge, huge boon to us. Right now, we've got 11 active. I heard that grinding noise. That means something went out. Probably another submarine. Okay, so you guys, just, for some reason, they like to keep this east coast kind of thin. Got a little bit of an encirclement there. That's nice. You know what? Can you... Oh, our encryption worked. Okay, 1940. We're still working on our Nuclear... let's get the new fighters. Let's get new fighters. We need some new fighters. Not really worried. If we take this upper section, that'll put them in a really bad spot. They're kind of light on the people there. Okay, I mean, we're pushing. It's nice. It's doing well. Can you do anything there? Yeah, let's clean that up. Let's not let him just sit there and chill. Speaking of sitting and chilling. Come on, guys. Less than a day. Let's knock this out. Blitz across the bay here. Only bonus we're getting is that we have air superiority. Oh, and shore bombardment. Oh, both sides are getting bombarded. Okay, we'll see how that push goes. These guys are actually in a bad spot here. Because he's cut off. There's no straight there. He's not getting supply. Might be able to take that and then that. Maybe even just bop his division. That'd be great. These mountains are really killing us, though. Alright. Look at this. Oh, great job, man. Great job. Now go get him. Go get him. The less enemies you have to worry about, the better we are. You might even be able to push up here and start us around. Now, that seems a bit risky. Yeah, that would have been real risky. Okay. So we are pushing up into the north. Where am I now? Boy, without the state lines, I have a bit of a problem. Is that Indiana? Maybe? Somebody will know. Don't put it in the comments. I'm not going to read that by then. Or yeah, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll probably actually, you know what? I definitely will read it. And that will tell me if you can see the states without the lines clearly marked. I have a tendency to not be able to. Kind of don't like this little notch there, but that's okay. So the French Republic has gone to a treaty with somebody. I don't really care. These guys can make their own decisions now. I'm going to halt that particular attack, because they're trying to counterattack. Really could use some Marines there. Auto-saving. Alright, I think we need to stop our assault there. Of course, we have pushed up almost to Chicago. Let's stop and let ourselves look. We need some guns. We need some artillery. Yeah, we get let ourselves kind of restock our guys. You know what I mean? Commune of France was not delivering fully. I don't like that. Oh man. Yeah, we'll take the supplies we can take. M1 Grands. We took Dallas? Were we pushing over here? Apparently we're pushing without really even pushing. The guys are just simply counterattacking when they're attacked. And therefore pushing. That's fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. You know what? Let's go ahead and give a push on this side. Like you, no. Push in, push in, push in. I don't want to push too far. But like if you can go there, and you could go there, that'd be great. See, if we can get to this border with Mexico, then we can start closing our lines up, you know? That's going to be fantastic. If we can close our line up, that'll be even better. You go that way. We can start swinging it upwards. That'll shrink our line. What do we have going on here? They're going to defend the living crap out of Chicago. But it looks like this guy is low on supplies. We'll make an attack there. See, that's what your intelligence will do for you. These guys are kind of doing their thing. These guys have orders to attack whenever they feel ready. They don't seem to feel ready. But at least we're holding them off. We're holding them off. Okay. I kind of think I want to stop this advance for a bit. Except you. I kind of want to keep pushing that one guy. I kind of want to push you too. Because you're facing opponents that are not as well set as yourself. And if I can cut your nation in half, that will be fantastic. Take Chicago and cut your nation in half. You're assisting there. And we're getting some resistance. That's what this is. We're getting resistance. Oh, Serbia has capitulated. That's fine. That's fine. Can you take that port? Let's push you here to try to make... Let's see. Let's have you go up and... Come on, the pausing is killing me. And then you'll punch him, because you know he's going to try to counter move or something. Okay. French Republic took something, somewhere. If we can knock you, then we can surround this guy. There we go. That's going to work out great. Okay. So your orders are now to go here, here, and then here. Okay. Oh man, this is quite the turnaround. I was not expecting a turnaround quite as potent as this, because we were not doing great. We have split them. We have split them. That's fantastic. All right, 1940. What else can we do? We can raise our tactical bombers, because we're using mainly fighters and tactical bombers. We've got some political power. Do we have anything we want to get here? Oh yeah, Navy doctrine. Not really using carriers because we don't have any. Ah, but the AA. The AA will be good bonus. Alright, good job there, mister. Actually, can you go right here? I want you to go right here. Take that. Alright, pause. Chicago has been captured. The capital of the CSA. We control the city. The people of the country are demanding we take advantage of the situation and punish the people of Chicago. Woo! I don't have 100 right now. Vengeance will help with morale. We'll gain some political power. 2,000 units of infantry equipment. We'll do that. Okay, so construction. Better yet, production. We have extra factories. Now let's start. Let's see. Let's give a third one here, a second one here. God, we've got a lot of factories we've captured. Chicago was loaded. There we go. That looks good to me. That looks wonderful to me. You know what? We've been hurting kind of on support equipment. Let's do this. Let's take off a row here. Put that right here. Okay. So we did that all while paused, so it wasn't really flipping around the things. Alright, so now we need a new strategy? Push? I don't know. No, we don't. I think we don't. Let's put a hold on our western front here. They're still going to push in slowly. Let's go renew this struggle. Okay, so these guys are prepping up. They're making their decisions. They're going to start pushing. These guys are holding right here. This is not what I wanted these divisions to be used for, but it is what it is. Looks like we're about to get some more soldiers on this front. That's going to be great. Manpower is holding well. What really surprises me is that we're able to actually make advances here with very little manpower. It's actually surprising me. Where else can I cut off? If I cut right there, cut this off. Let's see how they... Nope, I'm getting pushed back right here. So that's alright then. Let's go ahead and release these guys. So now we have 20 in this army. We're still looking at 27 there. We might need to stop this push until they have a chance to advance up. They've got to move on. So we'll start this push for a little bit more. Okay. And I think the way to do this... Can we take that and then push up? Then have you two push into here. Maybe have you hold those guys there. Come join in. Come on. 31st of October. There we go. Get that push. Oh, that worked. Keep pushing. Let's try to overrun. Alright, our close air support is on the books. Tactical ball. Where's the wasps? Air experience. We haven't really used any of our experience. We should. But we're not too worried about it right now. I kind of want you to go here. No, I want you to go here, then here. I want you guys to overrun these guys if we can. What's up, Mexico? How you doing? How are we looking over here? Not bad. It's not perfect. We need to get more troops out there, though. As soon as we can. Okay, you're advancing forward. And you're going to push in there. We're going to take all of Texas. All right. Look at this. Look at that. We might end up ending this war before we end this war. That would be an unusual prospect. Alright, you know who's weak. You're supporting that. You go here. He is weak. Look at that. He has little to no supplies. Excuse me. Pardon, I tried to take a drink and I breathed it in. Alright. 3 divisions here. They're having a little supply trouble too. Let's give them a little more trouble. Excuse me, something to concentrate on. Looks like the United States is pushing up there. I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. You get your butt there. You get your butt there. Actually, I just kind of want... Excuse me, I just want you to support, but... Alright. Splitting you guys up again. Did you guys take Chicago back? No, they're trying to. Get in there. We are pushing north of Chicago, into Milwaukee. Wow. What did I bump into? I must have bumped into the air map or something. Okay. So we've got all of Texas. Holy crap. That is a hell of a go. production. Whoops, I was just on that, wasn't I? Looking good, looking good. Still have plenty. We've got plenty there. So let's go make some changes. Starting with our AWS. Good here. Let's put some of that support anti-air in there. Of course, we did that on the end of the month. There we go. So that support anti-air is going to make a big difference. Let's look at this. We can add... Let's see, we're primary... all we're building is light tanks. Let's get light tanks in here. We'll do that. That's an 18. Let's give them a 20. Let's also give them some support artillery, anti-air, recon company, and why not an engineer company? Okay, so that means we have just spent way more than what we have. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Our artillery is holding up really well. We can probably edit some of our infantry divisions here. We've already got artillery. How's our anti-air? Anti-air is probably not as good. No, not as good. Do we have any infantries that don't have artillery? You don't have artillery. You need artillery. Let's get you the recon, the engineer, all that good stuff. And we'll go ahead and give you the anti-air too, because it'll be good once you get it. Alright. Alrighty. Now we're hurting on manpower again. That's unfortunately the way it is right now. We know that's going to happen. We know that's happening. How bad are we on resources? 20 steel. Do we have any factories we can trade away? We do. We have a few. So let's look at here. France is not really delivering. Who do we think could deliver? Japan? Let's see if Japan will deliver. Japan's delivering. That's awesome. Japan's helping us out. Helping a brother out. Okay. Oh, man, I'm way over on time, aren't I? I have no idea. You know what, guys? I'm just going to cut this whenever it cuts. It's going to happen whenever it happens. It's not something that I think that we need to really put a lot of stress into. I would really like to take Washington. You can help out there. We will break this up after the recordings are all. No, you go to Washington. And then you go right there. Good. Where's their capital now? New York City. Oh, Lord, that's not even the push that I have right now. You're the ones pushing. Supposedly. Nope, that's them. Okay, I had that backwards. We've got some political power. Let's use it. Let's use it. Boom, boom, boom. I don't have any theorists that I can use. That's kind of a downside here. I am low on manpower, but I don't want to mess with service by requirement is bad. Ooh, Maryland got ruined. Military intelligence. You know what? Let's get something for... Yeah, you're good. We got you there. We got you something good. Alright, we have more factories. More factories make better. Okay, we need some guns. We need some tanks. Alright, we really did take... Did we take Baltimore? No, we took Washington. Ooh, go here. We'll take Baltimore as soon as guys start to know it. So right here. Hold there. It's a bad decision. Treaty of Mandalay. Fighter 2 is finished. Awesome. So it's 1941. Let's look down here. We can pick up our industry more. More factory output is always better. And we can upgrade to the new Fighter 2. Let's use some of our experience. Let's give it some range, some speed, some weapons, and some reliability. A lot of reliability. 475 points. Boom. Now we're going to be making the Mark 1 Fighter 2, which is going to be amazing. Burns up some of that experience. We can do the same thing with our tanks, too, really. These guys have no reason to not be moving. There we go. Check this shit out. What the hell? Tactical bombers coming up. Eventually. Alright. Patriotic rockets. Alright. With some bonuses for jet technology. Let's take our tanks, move them here. Our cavalry, move them here. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we've got Washington. We've got Baltimore. These guys are cut off. That's what's happened. That's why they're retreating. We are still paused. That was silly. Why on earth was I paused? Atomic research is done. Now. Yeah, that's way too far ahead right now. Let's not mess with that. But what we can do is pick up some better construction speed. That's going to make a big difference when we are building all this and repairing all that. So, okay, our tanks have advanced. The only place we can go now is here and then here. Oh, no. Hold. Tanks can go here. Let's bring our cavalry over here. Alright, can you go across here? You go across right there. That's fine. No, you know what? Let's not. Yeah, that's fine. Whew. Oh man, we are so close to knocking somebody out of this war. The United States is at 94% to capitulation. They must have had... Okay. Whew. Okay. What about these other guys? These other guys are not as bad. They're 58%. Alright, so I think that if we start taking these cities... We're still doing it anyway. Look at that. Alright, so let's halt everybody. Well, not necessarily halt, but we're gonna take a look here. We're gonna give you a new battle plan. Your new battle plan is to take right along this line. Okay, so you're just gonna let that sit. Make sure everybody's got stuff, kind of do. Okay, if we push in here and take Philadelphia, we've got it. Philadelphia is worth... I can't tell, I got too many enemy. 20 victory points. Yeah. So, can we push right there? Anytime now? Okay, awesome. Let's do that. Let's take these guys. Can we tell you to halt? No. Halt. Pause. Delete your orders. So obviously I've done the same thing again. Your front lines are... No. Your front line is right here. Halt. Thank you. Offensive line. It's right here. Offensive line. No. Offensive line's up here. Sure. Alright, we'll let you guys get back into place with that. How's this looking? Got a lot of people retreating. The enemy is retreating. Still hold Chicago. I would very much like to get up to Milwaukee, give myself some extra breathing space, you know. I think we might be able to. Let's take a look there. What can you do right here? Can you help? I think we might be able to. Okay, we are pushing northward for some reason. That's alright. What are you doing right there? Yeah, this is fantastic. This is going to work out, guys. And then we're going to be able to do a lot of other stuff, because the majority of this game, for this particular nation, is based on after this war. So it's pretty cool. Oh, what can we do? Where can we push? Can we push you right here? What if you're helping? What if you're helping? That might be a bad idea. Hold. Okay, what if I take just my tanks? Make that push. So now you guys are completely cut off. You should be able to. You should be able to just. Hold that. These guys. Whole group should go. Yeah, look at that. Big advantage. Prepared defense. All right. Good grand assault. They still hold Philadelphia. They still hold an encryption advantage on you, which is blowing my mind. Okay. Got a lot of forces up there. How's my airports looking? This one's probably way too low. Let's bring you up here and make all of you guys fighting up there. You bring yourself up here and then actually fight in the northeast. There we go. Do I have one over here? Any more airfields over here that are close enough? No. These are kind of... Let's see if we can maybe go there and do it. Yeah, that might help. Okay. So these 27 divisions haven't actually been on push mode. Let's do it. Standard assault. Not the super careful. Okay, he popped all of them. That's great. Let's go up here. See if we can get there before he does. Yep. Oh, look at that. Just trounce. Take Philadelphia. And we're going to go for New York. Bomber 2. Alright, it is 1941, so anything over here we can do? Not really. Might have to pause for a second. Artillery up. Tactical bomber. Alright, let's keep the fight going. This one should last another 2 or 3 days. Our ideology has grown. It's awesome. Take Philadelphia. If we can get you to capitulate, that'd be awesome, but I don't think we can do that. Alright, so now these guys. Oh man. If we can take New York, that means all they'll have left really is Detroit as a capital. And I mean, you've got a couple other cities that can be capitals. Ace pilots are good. 6 and 7. Alright, 9. Boom. Push them directly into Newark. Alright, let's see if we can push right through. Overrun. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was fantastic. Alright, so let's pause for a second. We got some free dockyards, guys. We don't have factories making our anti-air. Let's drop that down. Why do I not have factories making anti-air? Okay, now we do. Okay, so we have some extra dockyards. Let's actually add them into convoys. Drop that down a bit, because we need some extra convoys. We don't need the submarines as much. Alright, continuing. This push is standing strong. Alright, Detroit is where I've got to go. Brazil's at war again. Cleveland is right there, though. How does Cleveland look? We'll take the infantry equipment. We have to. Ace pilot, let's try that. See what you can do here. You guys have to be running low on supplies. This guy's about out of supplies. These guys are in bad shape. Let's take my strike division here. Aw, patriotic rockets. I'm gonna pause for a second. Found the wasps. Alright, we'll get them. Yeah, let's take our strike division. Let's just rock right up that way. See what we can push. Cleveland. Take it. Take the parts we need. Take the equipment we need. There it goes. Alright, so Cleveland. We took Cleveland. That guy's probably still rather weak. Where's my other guys? I think I'm stretching this one a little too thin. Let's take this. We'll give these guys some dudes here. Back here afterwards. Okay. He's trying to fight back. He's not doing a good job. So we're gonna tell you to go right. Nope. Where'd you go? Where you going? I'll go over there. You're assigned to this. I want you to go right there. Okay. How's this push doing? Doing alright. Alright. Can we pop into here? I don't understand what's going on with this. That's okay. April 1st. 1941. We are taking the country by storm. There's something going funky here. That conflict is causing some issue. We've got a little glitch in the matrix here. Alright. Let's try it again. No? Let's try it out. So did they just push out a little bit? You. What's up, dude? Take him out. To dinner. These guys are so poorly supplied right now. Just hold them there. That's all you gotta do. Oh, he comes in rushing. And then he's gonna come rushing in here. Oh, this might work. This might work. Yeah, I won't get an overrun, but I will definitely start pushing them in. Not really checking on the other areas as much anymore. Okay. Let's give these guys a go. Tell them to start pushing. Alright. Looks like our strike group is finally kind of done this little objective there. Getting that. Pushing here. It's going to take a little bit. I kind of want to take these guys out instead. That's not really going to change a whole lot. Actually, you know what? This group needs to halt. No, we're good. We're good on supply. We're good on supply. Alright, buddy. Push in. Socialist Republic of Italy has capitulated. Alright, so now as we wear these guys down, they have nowhere to run. they're just gonna go away. That's kind of why I want to knock this out. We can get that whole pocket cleaned up, and then we can move over to this pocket. How's this doing over here? We're not... Yep, we are definitely overextending. Definitely overextending a bit. Let's hold that still for a little bit there, you guys. Looks like they're pushing west. Got a little bit of a hiccup there. How's the United States doing? They have 96% towards capitulation. And then our other one here, these guys are at 90. Okay, so have we reorganized over here? A bit. Let's kick that back on again. Looks like their strongest points are over here right now. Where is their capital? It's still Detroit. Okay. So. I wonder if do we have any supply issues out here? Not really. Okay. Whoa. What happened? Oh, the sons of bitches capitulated to them. Not to us. Oh, that's bad. That's okay. We know what to do. First of all, we'll send our fast people to take this crap real quick. And we're sending them after Detroit. That's frustrating. Alright. Your group now has a front line right here. Your goal is to take Detroit. You guys are going to halt. We're going to build up some supplies. Because I think we're going to need some of them. Mostly fighters, oddly enough. No, those are upgrades. Okay, so we have plenty of supplies. Well, hell, push again. What I need is people. Can I take you and go there, there, and then back here? Actually, let's have you go here, then here, and then back here. Who's that? That's Phoenix, isn't it? Yeah, it's worth 3 victory points. Those aren't core states, though, so they're not as effective at causing a capitulation. Alright, so now our tanks and cavalry. Ah, yes, the improved artillery upgrade. Let's get that anti-air upgrade. Since we're already implementing it into our guys, we might as well get the planes in reserves, it says. Okay, we got a lot of fighters in reserves. Alright, so these guys, we're holding the Midwest pretty well. Let's instead go here, because we're having a little bit of problem here. Let's bring in 300 fighters right here. Boom. Air superiority. That'll be nice. Alright, we are pushing hard. Straight at Detroit. Into Detroit already. Oh, we are crushing. Excellent. What are you doing? You're supporting. Can you cut that off? Extra industry. Let's get this efficiency cap plus 10%. Like that. Okay, we got them. So, these guys have a lot of land. That's what we started with. We have just enough to take the entire section and the turn. Done. Let's pause for now. Wow. Wow. Okay, guys, I'll tell you what, we are going to put a break in here. I don't know how long this video is. This video has been really long, so it's probably going to be broken up into a couple parts. But we are going to put a stop in here. I'm going to go ahead and do all the management crap that needs to be done, and then I'll get back to you. All right, guys, this is Great Fish Niz. I'm out.